Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today is another deck guide. Just like I promised, I wanted to do a Warsmith deck guide as I just finished doing a hunting season, and I think I have that deck geared towards what I wanted to do. And I played the better part of today screwing around with this one, and I think I've come up with a build that's been pretty good so far that I'm happy with. So let's go through the cards one by one, and I'll show you guys what I got. Ardent Recruit for 1 planes to 1/1. Metalcraft, if you control more than 3, gets +2/+2. It's not a terrible card. I have mine geared towards this deck geared more towards red, so I just took them out just to kind of make the mana ramp and all that a little bit better. So I took both of them out. You could put 1 or 2. In fact, when I first made my deck guide, when I first tried to use this deck, I put both of them in there, and then I took 1 out, and then eventually just took them both out because I just find they weren't as relevant as I'd like them to be. Next card, Infiltrator Lens. Whenever a creature comes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards. Very good card. Big thing that's important about this one is it is an artifact. As you probably noticed, you want your Metalcraft abilities go up, and I've kind of been going towards, it's nice to have creatures that have Metalcraft, but you gotta find that artifacts, but you gotta find the balance between artifacts, between creatures and equipment, because equipment's nice because it's harder to remove, but on the negative side, it's harder for your opponent to for you to block or attack, because you can't attack or block with equipment alone. You need creatures, so I put one of these guys in because I like to get an artifact out on turn 1 if you can. So same with these, they're not the greatest card, Bone Splitter, but it is an artifact, so you put it in there. Dispatch. If you're making, again, since I went with more of a red build, this card's okay. The tap target creature isn't that great, but the exile is good. But again, I guess you could make a white build if you wanted to, but I find it works better if you make more of a color. You pick one dominant color and then you add a little bit of the other one. And if you wanted to pick white, you'd pick those cards. But I'll tell you why I like the Galvanic Blast better. Basically, what I like about Galvanic Blast is that although it is removal, although it doesn't exile, so it won't kill anything, it does do 4 damage, which is, in most counts, is enough to kill the majority of things. And they give you 4 of them, so usually you'll get your Metalcraft no problem. So you do 4 damage to creature or player. That's really important. You want to get that player in there too, because the deck is kind of aggro and you do a lot of damage. You can do a lot of damage, so you want to get that in there, because if you want to have the ability to attack your life points directly, you do it. Banefire, again, it's a burn spell. It's very good. You can use it to kill creatures if you need to, or attack your life points. I put it in there. This guy, it's not the best card, but it's an artifact and it does replace itself, so you can use it to block early on or to attack with. I think I put 3. I might have put 4. I think I put 3 for now in there. Whoops, take that out. This guy is good. The only thing I don't like about him is it's 2 white. And again, I'm going for a red build, so I avoid them. It's not a terrible card, it's just for 2 white, I don't like it. These guys I put in there because they're 1 white and 1 any plane. So usually you can get the white no problem in the red. It's getting the 2 reds to 2 whites that's a little bit tricky. So this guy's good because you put him in turn 2, and then if you have Metalcraft, it gets 2/2 and flying, and that's good. Let's put 2 of those in there. This is good. It's a good equipment card. Creature gets +2/+0 and has, when this creature becomes the target of a spell, this creature does 2 damage to target creature player. Good card. The only reason I put it out in the beginning, I might throw that in there when I'm done, once we're done talking to the cards, but initially I took it out just because it's slow. Equipped, I don't like cards that cost a lot to equip, too much equipping, so I took it out for now, but we might put it back in there. Dolmen Gate is awesome because you can just drop it. Let's say you're putting your opponent on the ropes, but you hesitate to attack because you don't want to lose your creatures. You plop this down just before you attack. All of a sudden, you guys are indestructible. It's a really good card. Leon Sun Standard, amazing, really good. Gives you guys +1/+1 for 2 mana, very good. This thing isn't that great. I didn't put it in there just because it's slow, and I mean it gives you guys 2/2, but like this thing is just better in general. If you're gonna put something in, I'd put this in. If you want to have more equipment, but I kept it out. Sorry. Etch Champion, great Metalcraft's protection from all colors. Wait to play him until you have a couple artifacts, so that like if your opponent does, it makes him a little bit harder to remove. Just be careful of board wipes because he will die to board wipes. Scarecrow. You can sack the draw card. We return artifact. I don't like it because it's not aggressive enough, and it's for 3 mana. I don't know. I don't like it. It's kind of slow, and I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe you could put in a different build if you made it a little different, but the one I use, I don't put it in there. Snapsail Glider, put 2 of those in there. They get flying if you have 3 or more, 3 mana. It's not the best card, but it's okay, and you need artifacts. Lightning Coils is not bad. The only thing I don't like about it is it's more of a I wouldn't say defensive, but I mean like you have to 5 of your creatures have to die before you can play it. And I guess you could use it as aggressive card too. I never really thought of it like that. You plop it down on turn 3 and then keep attacking, and when you guys die you can just keep putting charge counters, and then by turn 5 or 6, maybe a little bit more, you could throw 3 your 3/1s. You could get 5 of them at least with haste. It's not bad, it's just it's a little slow, I think, so I would put that in there. This I had initially, but again it's slow, so I took it out. These guys, if you're making a slower defensive build, you definitely put like maybe one of those in, but I don't like it in my build. Whenever you cast a spell, creatures you control can't be targets to spells or abilities your opponents control this turn. It's a good card. It's just, I don't know, like, you know what, it could be very good. It could be useful. I haven't tested it out fully, but Sculpting Seer base comes a copy of Artifact. I put, I think, one of those in there. You know what, I might try a build sometime with those in and see, let you know, but this is my initial build that I'm going to use. These Master's Calls, put 2 1/1 colorless artifacts on the battlefield. I put all 4 of them in there. I had 3 initially, decided to put the extra one in. Unwilling Recruit, good cards, just it's got 3 mountains. I don't like that. Chrome Steed, 4 mana, ++2 as long as you control. It's not a great card. I mean, it is an artifact, but like for 4 mana, I'm not a big fan of it. Spiraling Duelist I do like because I'm running more of a mountain red build. I do get that 2 mountains fairly consistently, at least by turn 4, so I put him in there. I put both of those in there. Moonlight Silver is amazing. The only thing I don't like about it is it's a little slow again. It gets first strike, attacks, put a 4/4 White Angel. I put one of those. I put one of those in there. Goblin Charbelcher. This is it's kind of a hit and miss, but it's a good stalemate card if you get stuck. I think it's good because it has the potential to do a lot of damage. Again, it's artifacts, so you want it on there. It's hard to remove. For 3 mana, it taps and you use this every turn. You reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a land card. You do direct damage to creatures or target creature or player. So like let's say you draw 2 creature cards and then you get a land card, it do 2 damage to a creature or player. But if you get a mount, it does double the damage instead. So I was playing one game, I think I used it the first time, I ended up getting a land. This is like a stalemate match, we're kind of both even. I got a land, and I might show it later. I got a land, I think it was a plains, and the second time I used it, I think I got 6 cards before I got land, and I happened to get a mountain. So it did like 12 damage, and I just won the game right there. So I like it. It's sneaky, it's different, it's a bit of chance, but I liked it. Rusted Relic, it's a good card. I think I put 1 or 2, I can't remember. War Leader's Helix is okay. It's a good card. I'm not gonna say it's bad. You 4 damage, you gain 4 life. I think I might. The only thing is not an artifact. I don't know if I want 6 4-drops. That's the thing. I don't know. It's. I think I left them out. I mean, like maybe you could squeeze it in a different build, but I took them out just for now. But it is a good card. This guy is legendary. It's got metal crab. Creatures you control get +3 as long as you control 3 artifacts. Great card. Fact is, I've never used it yet. I never draw it, never get it. Concussive Bolt deals 4 damage. Target player. You control 3 artifact creatures that player controls can't block. This is a game ender. I've ended the game many times with this card. It's very underrated. I put 3 in the deck just because like it's good. It works for an aggro deck. Very good. This guy, I think I put 1. I might have put 2. Yeah, I think I put 2, but then I might have removed 1 just because it's 6-drop. It's a little bit too high. Maybe you could put like a War Leader's Helix or something instead for this spot, but it is removal and it gives you a body. I mean, 6 mana is a little bit hard to get to, but I didn't mind it. So I'm missing. I could put 1 card in. It'd probably be a 2 because I'm a little bit heavy on cards here. I got a lot of 3s. 2 or a 1 I'd put in. I'm gonna need ones that I really like. Unless I put one of these guys in. Maybe. You put 4. I don't know if I want 4 though. This isn't a terrible card. I don't know. It's decisions. Like, I could put him in instead of putting that guy in. Like, maybe I will do that, or maybe I'll just put. But I don't know if I want another. Do I want 10 3-drops? You know what? 3 is fine because I think 10. I think it'll be fine. So that's my initial deck build. You could make it pretty different. You could change it up a lot. It's more of an aggro. Get damage in early quickly, but not too aggressive. Like, you don't want to keep swinging in and sacrificing your guys, but get damage quickly and early so that you can play, you know, get your double strikes out, or like you can get like one of these. These are kind of all finisher cards. They're pretty good. Or your Concussive Bolt to just swing in and finish the deal. I find a lot of decks have trouble keeping up with this one if you get a good land. The only problem I've had is I've been pretty good for lands so far. Like, I got it set up pretty good, but there is like the one occasional time it will get mana screwed. But anyways, that's my deck guide. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas, or like, you know, how you built the deck. And if you did try this deck, let me know, and let me tell me how it worked for you. And again, if you haven't watched my hunting season deck guide, you want to watch that one. I'll put a link to that in this video at the end. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.